Hi everyone, welcome to my Optimum How God's Way YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at conquering seasonal allergies or hay fever or allergic rhinitis naturally. Globally, an estimate of 10 to 30% of the population, including both adults and children, suffered from hay fever or allergic rhinitis. In the United States, diagnosed cases of hay fever in 2012, 17.6 million adults and 6.6 million children are diagnosed with hay fever, not including people like me who don't go to the doctor for hay fever. New research shows that allergy seasons start 20 days earlier and are 10 days longer, featuring 21% more pollens than in 1990. The name hay fever can be misleading because it doesn't cause any fever and it's not contagious, but it can be very miserable. Now let's look at definition of hay fever or seasonal allergies or allergic rhinitis. It is allergic reactions to airborne substances like pollen, mold, spores that appear only during certain seasons like spring, summer, or fall. It occurs when your immune system overreacts or is weak to allergens in the air, whether allergens like tree pollen, grass pollens, ragweed pollens are causing you to sneeze, have runny nose, itchy, and watery eyes. Hay fever is an allergic reaction that causes cold-like symptoms, though not triggered by virus, but by seasonal and year-round allergens like pollens, mold, spores, dust, mites, animals, dander. Now let's look at signs and symptoms of hay fever. Number 1, sneezing, runny nose, nasal congestion. Number 2, itchy, watery, red eyes. Number 3, coughing, 4, itchy and scratchy nose, roof of mouth or throat. 5, post-nasal drip. 6, puffy and swollen skin around the eyes. 7, fatigue. 8, headaches. 9, loss of smell. Now let's look at effective method of healing. When we want to effectively heal anything, first of all, we have to ascertain or find out the cause or causes. And number 2, we need to remove, correct, or change everything that causes, especially hay fever in this case. Thirdly, we need to expel impurities, toxins, and waste from the body. Lastly, we need to reestablish the right health principles. So now let's look at the first effective method of healing: to ascertain or find out the cause or causes. Number 1, seasonal or perennial allergens like pollens, mold, spores, dust, mites, animal danders. 2, high histamine diet like fermented or pickled food or leftovers, peanuts, tree nuts, wheat like gluten, dairy, soy, fish, seafood, eggs, nightshades, vegetables, even avocado to some people, or meat or dried fruits because they can worsen allergic reaction. 3, stress. When our body has chronic or high stress, it can cause high cortisol, so our body would be in the fight and flight mode all the time and can't handle much of the stresses, and stress can cause us not to be able to sleep well, would cause weakened immune system. 3, poor sleep habits, not enough hours of sleep or don't have quality sleep, especially if you don't sleep during healing hours and when you don't have deep sound sleep. 5thly, immune system overreact or weak or poor. I used to not get allergic to pollens, but as I don't sleep enough or when I don't exercise enough or don't get enough sunshine, I noticed that my allergic reaction heightened or get worse. 6, poor gut health like candida, yeast overgrowth, fungi overgrowth in the gut, and dysbiosis when the bad bacteria are more than good bacteria in the gut. 7, nutrition deficiencies like vitamin, minerals deficiencies. 8, when we spend too much time on TV, cell phone, computer, it can weaken our immune system and can worsen our allergic reaction. 9, antihistamine drugs like Claritin, Zyrtec, antibiotics, or over-the-counter drugs and alcohol can can worsen allergic reaction. 10. Inactivity. When we don't exercise regularly, there will be toxin buildup in the body, so the immune system will be poor to fight off allergic reaction. 11. Climate change. Warmer temperature, more carbon dioxide levels earlier in long pollen season. 12. Urbanization and environmental. Like the more we become urbanized, the more air pollution there is in the air that irritates the airways, worsen hay fever symptoms, and environmental allergens like moles, dust, mites, pet dander, cockroaches, droppings, chemicals, and all can worsen allergic reaction. Now let's look at second effective method of healing. We need to remove, correct, or change anything that causes hay fever. We can avoid triggers like pollens by staying indoor, especially during peak season, and wear sunglasses and masks. Close doors and windows of your cars and your house. Dust, clean, vacuum furniture, carpet, bedding. Use nasal irrigation. We can avoid dairy, sugar, nuts, seeds, alcohol, fermented food, inflammatory food that can worsen our allergic symptoms. We can remove, shower it off, wash our face and eyes and nose after we come in contact with a lot of pollens or allergens, or use neti pot or sinus rinse or nasal irrigation air purifier with filters and humidifiers. We can change and correct unhealthy, harmful diet habits, lifestyle, learn to react to stress in a less stressful way to the body. Now let's look at the third effective method of healing. We need to expel impurities, toxins, and waste so that our cells will be healthy to fight off any allergic reactions better, to function optimally and properly. There are a lot of detox methods, but I would like to share with you simple and effective one. Do it for 3 days, and on those 3 days you will eat only watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, or any other cleansing fruits or vegetables like dandelion greens, spirulina, cilantro, lemons, beets, and take no animal intestinal bowel cleanser. Any natural laxatives like cascara sagrada, senna, psyllium husk, slippery elms, aloe vera, prune juice, or tamarind juice. Take it a night before each animal. Do 3 animals a day for 3 days. Take a good sized bulb of garlic, peel it, blend it with 2 cups of distilled water, squeeze 1 or 2 lemons, add to the garlic and water solution, and strain it. Use about 8 ounces of the solution for each animal, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once in the evening for 3 days. Let's look at the last effective method of healing to re-establish the right health principles, a new routine for health. These God's health principles promote health. That means promote good blood and good circulation. There are 8 of them. Number 1, godly trust. Exodus 15:26. God says, I am the Lord that heals you. So we just ask God and allow Him to heal us, and all we have to do is obey and follow His health principles. And godly trust is the best antidote to stress. Godly trust helps boost immune system. Secondly, fresh air. Deep breathing is very important to clean out the lungs, and if it is possible, have lots of indoor plants if outside pollen is high. And oxygen in the air accelerates healing, and negative ions helps boost immune system. Thirdly, daily exercise helps clean out lymphatic waste and helps reduce stress, and daily exercise helps improve lung function, helps reduce risk of chronic disease that can impact immune system or worsen allergy symptoms. 4. Sunshine. The vitamin D that from sunshine helps support immune system to regulate immune response and to reduce inflammation and to help boost serotonin levels, to improve mood, reduce stress. And sunshine also helps stimulate liver, helps with detoxing the body, to fight off the allergic reaction. 5. Proper rest. Sleeping early before midnight during healing hours, like from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. and having quality sleep, sleeping at a regular set time. No blue lights or electronic gadgets an hour or so before you go to sleep is very important. And proper rest helps restore immune system and to repair damaged tissue and to reduce inflammation. So it helps your body to better fight off allergens. And by producing hormones at night, it helps regulate inflammation that is triggered by allergens. Helps reduce the intensity of allergy symptoms. And proper rest helps improve mood, so you are better able to cope with allergy symptoms. 6. Lots of pure water. When you are well hydrated, it helps thin mucus, helps soothe sore throat, and helps support immune system, helps reduce histamine production, and helps flush out allergens. If you can avoid caffeine and alcohol, it's even better because they can make allergy symptoms worse. 7. Temperance. By exercising your temperance helps you control yourself to avoid, eliminate wrong, harmful, unhealthy diets, habits, lifestyles, helps you obey or follow God's health principles, so it helps you cope or reduce allergy symptoms better. Lastly, nutrition. A well-balanced diet can help manage hay fever symptoms by supporting the immune system and reducing inflammation, helps bring some relief. Let's look at some of the food that we need to eat to cope with hay fever. Vitamin C, like citrus, oranges, lemons, grapefruits, bell peppers, strawberries, kiwi, tomatoes, broccoli, cantaloupe, mango, papaya, guava, pineapple, Brussels sprouts, parsley. Eat lots of mushrooms and probiotics like onions, turnips, parsnips, carrots, beets, and vegetables. Omega-3 fatty acids like flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, soybeans, edamame, seaweeds, and sea vegetables like spirulina and chlorella, and green leafy vegetables, hemp seeds, and kidney beans. And quercetin, red onions, kale, red apples, berries like blueberries, cranberries, strawberries, capers, red grapes, kale, bell peppers, asparagus, broccoli, cabbage, parsley, vegetables. Zinc, nuts, beans, legumes, lentils, seeds, hemp, shiitake mushroom, chickpeas, pumpkin seeds, avocados, and green peas. And local honey are very good too, and bee pollen or bee bread, very good too. And herbs like alfalfa, nettle, ginger, turmeric, goldenrod, oregano, thyme, and fish mint, spirulina, chlorella, wormwood, marshmallow root, butterbur. They are also good food supplement, better than green spirulina, chlorella, sea moss, moringa, wheatgrass, milk thistle. Help boost our immune system to fight off hay fever better. Let's look at some natural remedies besides the 8 health natural principles. Number 1, we need to make sure our gut is healthy so that we can get rid of bad microbiome. So we need to eat high fiber, nutritious food with all the healthy spices and herbs. Chew our food well. 2, eliminate inflammation causing food like refined sugar, gluten, dairy, alcohol, caffeine, ultra processed food, unhealthy oil, food additives, MSG, aspartame, eggs, soy, nightshades, vegetables. Thirdly, avoid triggers as much as possible. If you don't have to go outside, stay inside or use masks, sunglasses. Try to get rid of dust mites, pet dander, mold spores, cigarette smoke, strong odors like perfume, air freshener, or air pollutants like ozone and car exhaust, and try to avoid bees and wasps, flies as much as possible. 4, consume or intake natural antihistamine food. Include more ginger, turmeric, apples, berries, red onions, caper, cinnamon, garlic, peppermint, moringa, pomegranates, watercress, nettles, butterbur, goldenrod, alfalfa, bromelain, oregano, thyme, and mullein. 5, fasting. Give your gut a rest to get healed, to be healthy. 6, detox. You can use any natural laxatives like cascara sagrada, senna, psyllium husk, slippery elm, tamarind juice or prune juice once or twice a week, especially when your allergic reaction or symptoms are worse. 7. Address underlying triggers. It could be leaky gut dysbiosis, when your bad bacteria in the gut is more than good bacteria in the gut, or fungi or candida or yeast overgrowth. We need to take care of that. 8. Improve your lifestyle in terms of sleep, exercise, sunshine, deep breathing, drinking water. 9. Take vitamin C 5,000 milligrams 3 times a day, bromelain 500 milligrams 3 times a day, vitamin D3 5,000 IU daily, and try to take some multivitamins. You can do immune boost. You can put about 3 to 5 cloves of garlic, 1 onion, 1 lemon with peel. Cut it, then put orange, grapefruit, cayenne pepper, and honey. Chop them up, blend them, put it in the refrigerator in a jar. Take about 3 to 5 tablespoons throughout the day. And local honey, bee pollen, 3 to 5 tablespoons if you are adult a day. If you are a child, 1 to 3 tablespoons a day, but you start slow first and then increase slowly. Friends, I would like to leave you with 3 John 2. Beloved, I wish above all things that you may prosper and be in health as your soul prospers. Bye for now. See you in my next video. God bless.